Did you ever have a game that you played when you were a kid that was pure perfection? Did you ever go back and play that game when you were an adult and find that it was utter crap? I recently had this experience. Unfortunately, this is the general consensus when comparing older games to games today. That's not always the case, however, with games like The Legend of Zelda and Super Mario, which still hold their own to this day. But in this episode's first ever nostalgia review, I didn't have a great experience with the game. Check out this final checkpoint nostalgia review of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes for the NES. So the plot of the game is that some crazy mad scientist has created a tomato nuke and is threatening to launch it into the city of San Zucchini. Gotta love NES plot lines. Their only hope is a young boy named Chad, who looks like he's just escaped from prison in that jumpsuit. Right off the bat, there's a big problem. They only start you with half a health bar. Why? This makes no sense to me. So then you walk 10 feet and you pick up a bag lunch, which gives you health. Why couldn't they just give me the health at the beginning? Anyway, so the goal in the first level is simple. You just run through the streets, stomping on evil tomatoes. This, however, is not as easy as it sounds. Your jumps have to be spot on, or you're just going to take damage. Not to mention, you have these painfully small tomatoes that jump around the screen and destroy you. These little ones are almost not worth trying to jump onto. I find it amazing that I can pull off a 7-kill streak in Black Ops, call on a chopper, and still manage to do a backflip and knife a guy in the back, but I can't stomp on a tomato. Tell me how that's possible. On a side note, how old is Chad anyway? What is he, 12? So why is he running around the streets at night unsupervised? Not to mention, Chad's feet make this really annoying noise every time he takes a step. Is that really necessary? And then he jumps into a sewer? Oh, I'd love to be a fly on the wall for that conversation. Chad's leaving the house at 11 o'clock at night. Okay, Mom, I'll be back in the morning. I'm gonna go run through the sewers and squish tomatoes all night. So level 2 is a sewer, and it's ridiculously hard. I can't even begin to tell you how difficult this is. If you thought your jumps had to be precise in the first level, wait until you see this one. You inadvertently slide and jump to your doom very often. This is level 2. It shouldn't be this difficult. You also manage to unwillingly trap yourself. Look at this situation. There is nowhere for me to go except into the human waste. This is ludicrous. So the sewer is a maze and you have to find the exact paths to take. There's only one way through the level. There's no map, so you're stuck using the process of elimination, which just gets tedious after a while. You have to avoid tomato rats, tomato bats, tomato spiders, and tomato blobs. Another thing that's really annoying is when you reach that Katchuck guy, if you jump on him, he launches you into the air. Wait, did I just die? Why did Chad go all dolphin? Whatever. So I finally reached the area where I have to fight this phantom tomato. He intently plays the organ and I have to chuck rocks to destroy it. Then he just takes off? Was that a boss fight? So I reached the third stage, and as far as I'm concerned, this is the end. You've got Beefsteak, who's a bullhorn tomato who moves a lot faster than you and does ridiculous damage. There's conveyor belts everywhere and this annoying robot that follows you around that you can't kill. I really hate when developers put an enemy in the game that you can't kill. What's the point of that? Aren't video games supposed to be a way for us geeks to be strong and powerful? I want to kill my enemies in a video game, not avoid them. I ran around this level for about a half an hour before giving up. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I've tried looking online, and I read something about trying to walk on the ceiling to advance, but you know what? I don't even care. I was really disappointed to play this game again after all these years, and find that it's nothing like I remember. Overall, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes simply can't live up to games today. The graphics are fun and kinda cartoony, which make the game mildly appealing, but it's not enough to save it. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes gets a 3 out of 10. I'm sure that not all of our nostalgia reviews will be as bad as that game was. Better luck next time.